Hi guys, today we're working on formatting in the full version of Microsoft Word. If you format your documents in Google Drive, you're looking for a different video. So first we need to put some text on the page so that we can make sure our formatting is accurate. We're going to go ahead and start with the MLA header, which belongs in the upper left hand corner, and it is 4 lines long. That first line is going to be your full name. The second line is going to be your professor's name, and in this case you want to make sure the full name of the professor included as well as their full title. So this might be professor or doctor. And we're just going to go ahead and use Albus Dumbledore. The third line is going to be your course number, and this should include the CRN, and so that might look something like this. You include a dash between ENC 1101 and your course number. And the fourth line is the date, which should be in international format. And it probably looks something like this. You'll notice there's not a comma in here. After the 4 lines of the header, you have the title, which should be centered. You can change the justification up here. And it should be capitalized appropriately. You'll notice it's not going to be bold or underlined or italicized or quoted or anything like that. Now the line immediately after your title is where you start the body of your assignment or text. Don't add any extra space there. So for convenience, I'm just going to paste something here. What I want you to notice is that we do have indentation on each of our body paragraphs, and that we don't have an extra space between our paragraphs. Those are both important features of MLA. Now that we've got text on the page, you want to make sure that the font is correct. So we're going to switch the font to Times New Roman 12 point. It always needs to be in that font and in that size. Next we're going to go ahead and check our margins, which are located up in Layout and in the Margins tab. Your normal is probably going to be correct, but you want to ensure that it is 1 inch on all 4 sides of the page. Ours is fine, so that now we can move on to the spacing. Now you'll notice the spaces between my header are larger than between the text and the body. We need to adjust that, and the way you do that is by going to the extra paragraph options here. So this drop box opens up something that we need in particular. Now you can change the spacing just on the regular home section here. You can go straight to double spacing. However, the one thing this doesn't fix is the spacing between the header lines. So we go to paragraph options, and you're looking for this button, the checkbox that says don't add space between paragraphs of the same style. If I click that, you'll notice that my header moves and it is now in the same spacing style as the body of the text. So everything is looking fine so far. The last thing we need to add is going to be the page numbering. Now to get to the page numbering, you're going to double click at the top of the page. It brings up the header and footer tools section. You want to use this page number function up at the top left, and you want it to be on the right hand side. So you can go straight down to plain number 3, and you can type your last name and a space directly before that. Be sure to change the font over to Times New Roman as well, and that'll be exactly what you need for page numbering. Now make sure you actually use the page number function, otherwise if you just type the page number it will repeat that number for every page and your numbering will be wrong. So that should be everything. Just to double check, we don't have any additional spacing or any additional formatting in our title. Our paragraphs are equal and the spacing is complete between them, and we have the correct MLA header and the page numbering. This should cover all your formatting needs. If you do have any additional questions, please feel free to email me. And if you are looking for how to document the Works Cited page, that will be in a separate video.